endlessly searching for an original
So hey guys, I just wanted to make this video to kind of point out what I've been noticing about this whole maker drama and what nobody seems to be cluing in on. Now it could be because a lot of these people have never done Twitch and stuff, and let me explain why I say that. First, this is my maker support page, which thank you to everyone who does support it. That's really, really awesome. Now why am I pointing out maker support stuff? Now as you guys know, there's been a bit of drama going on with maker support. So what I've understood is Stripe is doing, as they say here, Stripe is doing a review of the platform. Now people are freaking out because there's been no update. Now it very well could be that Stripe is overwhelmed and there's just no update to give, which I agree that the guy that runs Maker should probably just put out there, hey guys, I wish I can give you an update, but there's no update right now. Yes, it does suck when there's been no updates after being promised one in a few days. I'm not going to say that there isn't. It does look a little weird. But, let's give it a little time. I'm not for Maker. I'm not for the YouTubers. I'm not for anybody in this. Money is money. I want my money. I know everybody else does want their money. Here's one of the reasons that I'm making this video. Now, what I saw a lot of people do is complain that they got a big tip and they didn't get the money from it. Now let me show you guys something. This is called the dashboard, where you can look at all of your supporters, which you can see here. These are all of my supporters and stuff like that. Now there's one thing that nobody's been talking about, because I've seen people say that they can't find out what happened to that tip. Every single one of you do not know how to use this fucking website, do you? Not every one of you, but most of those that I've seen make videos don't seem to understand how this website works, and that seems to annoy me. I got a $100 tip. Now, I've been hearing it's anywhere from $100 to $150. Now I'm going to explain what I think happened. As someone who used to do Twitch and has a PayPal link, I can tell you how it used to be. People would put $100 to $200 to more money into a Twitch stream to watch the Twitch streamer lose their mind. Now, what they would do after the stream was immediately dispute the charge so that, the person wouldn't get the money at all. In fact, sometimes it would fuck up your PayPal. And in fact, that's what it looks like happened here. Somebody's going around with 2 or 3 different screen names, either with fake credit cards, stolen credit cards, or the like. They're putting in the money so that the maker person will freak out and go, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then immediately it would be disputed as fraudulent. So we wouldn't get the money, which Maker was actually nice enough to do the fees, because we could be hit with those fees. And we'd be screwed. Now, I understand, again, a lot of YouTubers don't really do, Twitch and stuff like that, so they're not really used to it, which is fine. I'm somebody that's been doing this for a while, so I'm kind of used to that. When I saw that on my thing, I'm like, oh, that sucks. Fuck that person. Because what else can you say? Fuck that person. Not much else you can say on that. I've seen a couple of people saying it. That's what led me to believe this is somebody doing this. And again, it's a really dickish move, but it happens. People want to be dicks online. We all know this, and they're not the good kind of dicks. But yeah, I think that's one of the major issues, because people are pissed off they aren't getting their $100, which, I'm sorry, as much as you think you deserve that tip, if it's a fraudulent charge, I don't think Maker has the money to go, well, here's your $100 anyway, honey bunny. Here you go. No, they kind of don't have that kind of money. They're not Patreon, where there's a ton of people working there. I've talked to the owner of Maker Support, because I had an issue with my Maker Support channel. It was not taking any funds. I was not able to get it greenlit to be monetized. Like, it stopped taking fans' funds, and they were worrying about that. It was a system glitch that was going on. He reevaluated my stuff and said, I'm just fine. I'm not breaking any rules, which thank you very much. But I was legitimately worried. But he did answer me within a few days. He was very nice about it. And I'm very thankful that he answered. I understand it's not a big company like Patreon where you have a whole ton of people. It's just, and again, I'm not on either side. If he fucks up and none of us get paid by the middle of next month, then fuck him in the ass. fuck them in the ass really hard, and not in the fun way. But you know what? If it really is just it's taking Stripes longer, dude, just make one little video, one little post saying, we're still working with Stripes, da 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 da. That's all you really have to do. Maybe why don't you come on to my show or something and talk about it? I know it sucks. It does. I wouldn't want to be running a website like this because I can only imagine it's a dang nightmare. Excuse me, it's like early in the morning and I have to drink my protein shake. I understand it's a nightmare. Again, I am not siding with the Patreon or Maker on this. If you do not feel comfortable with the fact Patreon is the way it is right now, and you are one of my Patreon supporters, I keep saying Patreon because I'm used to bitching about Patreon. Maker supporters, head over to Patreon. There's no other platform right now. Unfortunately, Patreon, I believe, is taken down or is still being worked on. You can always go through PayPal, but it's going to be hard to get you your rewards. So unless you want like emails every day, which I really don't want to do, and I know you really don't want to do, I would say this or Patreon. I would suggest right now going closer to Patreon until Maker kind of gives us an update. And again, I do understand creators and even supporters being very paranoid because look at how many sites have screwed us over, including what happened, with VidMe. That really, really sucked. And, it really sucked. I fucking hated that. But you know what? It happens. Unfortunately, they get too big or they get too many people to handle. People seem to not understand that. With this one, it just looks like it's, it just looks like, you can even go over to minds.com and support on there, guys. I'll figure out how to I'll put on all the uncensored stuff on there too for you guys, and I'll start doing updates like I do with Patreon and everything. It sucks, but that's what you gotta do. Again, if you don't feel comfortable with Maker right now, I would suggest going over to Minds or going over to Patreon. Yeah, I hate the fact Patreon does it at the first of the month. It's fucking stupid. I think everyone can agree they should give you, you get to pick between a certain amount of time in the month to do it. But, they're always updating their site. Maker's a little more laxed on that, which is kind of nice. But, we're not getting any updates. So I just wanted to do that. I wanted to mention what's going on with the tip because the tip's a major thing I've been seeing a lot of people seem to complain about, and I haven't seen a lot of people seem to connect what's been going on. Again, if it is that it's not just that people actually haven't gotten that fraudulent charge thing, I would say if you've gotten a $100 to $150 tip, because that's around the range I've been seeing in videos, definitely check and see if you got a thing for a fraudulent charge. Again, it's not against you guys. That doesn't look bad against you or anything like that. That is just somebody decided to be a dick. So this is a rambling video. I'm gonna go record some adult video games because I got a couple of sinfully fun stuff to do and get ready for next week's Cards Against Humanity stream and all that shit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out our t-shirt shop. Check out Into the Aim. We partnered with them, so you can buy some cool t-shirts and stuff from them. They got some really nice jackets and hoodies and shit. Other than that, guys, love you all, and I'll see you guys all later. I'm gonna go do work, because that's all I ever seem to do. Bye, guys.